Hey. Did you get that? Probably not. But that's just how I sounded until the age of 10. You see, I had a severe speech impediment. Nobody could understand me. Now, well, I make my living from speaking. I used to be a past TV host, a professional auctioneer, a speech coach, and a Toastmaster. Today, I want to share how one person's impact can transform a life, and how maybe you could be that person. Let's go back to when I was a 10-year-old boy living in Manchester, England. I have a question for you all. Did you love school? I did. Did you love playtime? I didn't. I hated it. You see, for me, every break, the other boys and girls would gather around me. I was a star for all the wrong reasons. They would tease me, they prod me and prompt me to speak, and I pleased them by mangling the words. It was frustrating. In my mind, I was fluent, but the words would just not form. My mother could understand me, my brother could understand me. My father said, son, have you considered sign language? I often felt alone, but I wasn't. One teacher saw my potential. Her name was Mrs. Naseby. She saw a naughty boy playing the clown for attention, and she gave it to me. She decided I wasn't destined for a special school, and every lunchtime, I'd sit with her in the staff room for 20 minutes, which is a real treat for me. I was escaping the teasing. Mrs. Naseby taught me the ABCs. She recorded my voice, played it back to me, could I hear where I was making my mistakes. She placed my hand in front of my mouth so I could feel the air when I said the letters P and T. And after 6 months of drills, I could finally say, can I play now? The playground stopped being a torture chamber. I went from class clown to invisible kid. Honestly, that was the best upgrade ever. I could speak, and I'd never stopped speaking since. Fast forward 40 years, I knew I needed to thank her, but where was she? Well, thanks to Google, I found a newspaper photo with a picture of a lady that looked just like her. I emailed the paper, and the very next day, I got a reply from an 81-year-old Mrs. Naseby. And she wrote, "Oh, Brian, I hear you're looking for me. Do keep in contact. Audrey Naseby." Audrey? Audrey? I never knew her name was Audrey. 6 months later, I was on her doorstep in Wales, holding a big box of chocolates and a bigger bunch of flowers. I rang the bell and the door opened, and there she was. Tall, elegant, a bit older. And I stammered, "Mrs. Naseby, you changed my life. Before I couldn't speak, and now I speak for a living. It's all due to you." And she said, "It's nothing. Just doing my job. Just doing my job." She wasn't being dismissive, just being humble. Now, you may think, that's a lovely story, Brian, but I'm not Mrs. Naseby. I couldn't even finish my Pathways project. And I would say, yes, you can. You see, here's a secret. She wasn't a magician. She was just paying attention. She saw a scared little boy screaming to be heard. So my call for action to you is find the Audrey inside you. Look for the clowns in your world, the ones who are too loud or too quiet or too difficult or just, the ones screaming without a sound. Then do your version of pull them into the staff room. Maybe it's for a coffee or a lunch. And a direct message like, I liked your point. Just offering to help or just really, really listening. Don't try to be their hero. Just be their Mrs. Naseby. Be their Audrey. You don't have to change their whole life. Just be the person who says, I see you. Now you might just be doing your job. But for them, you might be the reason they're on a doorstep 40 years from now, stammering a thank you that words can never be enough for. Today I stand here speaking clearly because one person said, just doing my job. And the secret is that phrase is not an ending, it's an invitation. Because now it's my job to help someone else and it's your job too. Not because we have to, but because we can. Just doing my job.